there have been numerous films out there that have been, well, live action takes of anime and what have you. Some of them have been getting hits this big time, and there was this one film that came out this past year that really got hit hard, and that was Knights of the Zodiac. Is it really that bad? Well, let me put it to you this way: it is. Here's a spoiler-free review of it. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler-free review of the 2023 fantasy action flick Knights of the Zodiac, released by Stage 6 Films, a subsidiary of Sony, along with Toei Animation, based on the manga Saint Seiya, which this film is called Saint Seiya: The Beginning in Japan. The film stars Mackenyu, Famke Janssen, Madison Iseman, Diego Tinoco, Mark Dacascos, Nick Stahl, and Sean Bean. The film was directed by Tomek Baginski. If I mispronounce the name, I apologize. This film was released in in late April in Japan of this year, and then a couple weeks later in the U.S. This film was dissed big time and bombed at the box office. The film focuses on Saya, a street orphan searching for her sister Patricia, and, well, who's been kidnapped. During a fight with Cassios in the fighting ring, Saya unleashes a strange blue light. After the fight, he meets Dockeritz with Alman Kido. He warns Saya that his ex-wife Vander Garad is looking for him. Garad's warriors capture Dockeritz and pursue Saya and Kido, who meet up with Mylok, Kido's assistant. Following a brief chase, Saya, Mylok, and Kido escape from the warriors, and Saya demands to know what is happening, but is knocked out by Mylok, and Saya recalls his sister kidnapping while unconscious and is later taken to Kido's hideout. He informs Saya that his adopted daughter, Sienna, is the reincarnation of the goddess Athena, and Saya is destined to become the Pegasus Knight, a warrior knight for Athena. And Patricia knew about Saya's destiny and gave herself up to protect him. And Kido tells Saya that he should train under Marin the Silver Knight so that he can use his Cosmo to protect himself and Sienna and to find Patricia. That's all the story I'm going to give to you. I'm not giving you any more of this story. For my thoughts on this, I was not impressed with this. I agree, even with my friend Malcolm, the movie Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Anyway, this film sits at 21% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying while the animation's well done, but impressive visuals aren't enough to cover for the film's threadbare plot. Yeah, I agree. The story was not great though. Was not good. It wasn't great either. Now I do appreciate the animation was good, and some of the visuals were fine, what have you, but it just didn't have enough feel to the story and what have you. The LA Times said that the director's amounts to a well intended disappointment doesn't mean it has zero merit as a work of entertainment, but it will neither satisfy the fandom's demands for a true to the bone homage to their childhood favorite, nor will it transmit to outsiders why this tale of blind courage in the face of insurmountable odds has inspired such decades long devotion. And even one from a paper from my state, the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Well, one report for that, well, review for that said the narrative and characters are swallowed by a storm of ill-conceived CGI and unfortunate writing. Another title in the long list of live-action anime adaptations that should deter similar future attempts. IGN wasn't impressed either, called it a smorgasbord of unimpressive digital effects by Baginski that struggles to recreate the feel of anime in live action. Think the recent Cowboy Bebop live action series on Netflix, boiling down Kurumada's vivid source material into a bland, loud, voiceless, gruesome gruel with no substance. Yeah. Now, there was one good review saying that the film was secretly brilliant in its holistic understanding of what makes anime appealing as a medium. And that melodramatic characters, impenetrable world building, and acrobatic choreography are all hallmarks to some of the best anime. The film is faithful to these eccentricities, which most real Hollywood movies overlook in favor of verisimilitude. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Even Common Sense Mia said it's likening it to a mashup Clash of Titans and Flash Gordon, saying, like those two movies, the film is likely to get groans from jaded adults, but it has that same potential to strike a chord with young viewers taken in by the spectacle and the possibility. Well, unfortunately, I never heard of the Saint Seiya or even its American title, Knights of the Zodiac. I thought I would be expecting something really awesome and fun, but it just turned out to be, I don't know, a complete mind blower and what have you. Now, its score from Yoshihiro Ike was well, all right. That was fine, but it just wasn't strong enough to save it, though. Now, as for our cast, we have Mackenyu playing Saya, who is now currently playing Roronoa Zoro in the live action One Piece series on Netflix, which I've heard which I've been hearing is better and what is good and what have you. So I'll look into it. Maybe Famke Janssen, haven't heard that name in years. Played Vander Garad, and well, she's fine, not strong enough. Madison Iseman played Sienna and Athena. Of course, um, a lot of people may remember. Oh, I thought that girl looked familiar. She was best known for playing Bethany Walker in Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle and The Next Level. She was also Sarah Quinn in Goosebumps 2, Haunted Halloween, and Mary Ellen in Annabelle Comes Home. Yeah, I almost didn't notice that was her. Diego Tinoco played Nero the Phoenix Knight. Mark Dacascos played Mylok. Nick Stahl played Cassius. And Sean Bean played Almond Keto. Now, as much as I hate to say it, well, it does have a factually okay cast, but it's just not strong enough to save this film from being one of the worst films out there. This film bombed big time, making only a mere 7 million at the box office completely worldwide. And believe you me, I gotta say that is, yeah, pitiful. Seriously, this is the worst. This is the biggest disappointment for a film for a live action take on anime and what have you. I'd rather watch the 2016 Power Rangers film over this. Heck, I'd even watch the wonderful Dragon Ball Evolution, maybe. Which case, I did watch that before that, and it's factually a little bit better over that. I may look into this and what have you, but even though that also didn't do too well, but at least that made just a tiny bit more than Knights of the Zodiac did. Well, anywho, I just gotta say, I wasn't thrilled with Knights of the Zodiac, especially when they become the Pegasus. When our main character becomes the Pegasus Knight, we had to wait such a blooming long time. Come on, that could have been a little better and what have you. That could have pushed this film up a bit, but it just didn't do it. I mean, what's up with that? Transformers Age of Extinction ends up being the first film that I know of to introduce characters I've been waiting for to almost the very flippin' end with the Dinobots. Pitiful, huh, folks? So my word is stay away from Knights of the Zodiac. This is not worth your time. But if you're into the anime, you could go for it. But I'm saying avoid this. Again, stay away from Knights of the Zodiac. The film is currently streaming on Netflix. It just came to Netflix a week ago. And again, I was not impressed. It just sucked big time. It sucked. For my score, I give. Well, wait a minute. Before I give my score, I almost forgot. Though it does have some pretty decent visual effects in some parts in the animation, but not a whole lot. And an okay cast in my view, and a pretty decent score, but that's just not enough to save this film. It's just the story's too mind blowing. So anyway, my score for Knights of the Zodiac, I give it a star and a half. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 2. Sorry. Which makes this the second film I have given a star and a half to on Letterboxd since the Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. So anyway, that'll do it. What did you think of Knights of the Zodiac? Did you like it or did you hate it? You can let me know in the comment section below. Or if you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe, be a part of the Big D Nation, and stay tuned for my Saturday morning TV log of the Croft Super Show coming up tomorrow morning. So, but if you want some embedded in anime form, no problem. Check out my reviews of these anime flicks. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of Dragon Ball Superhero from last year in 2022. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my review of the first My Hero Academia anime flick, Two Heroes. Those are anime films. Or if you would maybe perhaps want some more Sean Bean, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of a much better film he was in a few years back, and that was Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, which I am looking forward to that new Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.